All right, my babies, we're back. And yes, it's officially dark. It's been a very busy day for me. I am in the middle of making fresh spaghetti and meatballs. The meatballs are in the oven right now. The sauce is on the stove. The pasta's just about ready. I still have to make the fudge stuffed chocolate chip cookies and danishes. So on to the fudge stuffed chocolate chip cookies. All right, everything's been a double batch today just because it's been a double batch day. So we have butter and sugar in a bowl. We have white sugar, we have my brown sugar, and we have butter, and we have whipped that till it's nice and fluffy. Let's turn you around. All right, so we're nice and fluffy. So now we are going to add our eggs and our vanilla. I cracked my eggs in a bowl. That's just something that I do. There have been many times from the store that I have cracked eggs and found things in them that I didn't want to find, so I don't crack my eggs into anything. They're always in a bowl. So that's the vanilla and the eggs. We're going to whip that again until it's nice and fluffy. All right, nice and fluffy. On over to the dry ingredients. This is flour, instant vanilla pudding, not the cook and serve, instant vanilla pudding, and baking soda. I'll tag the recipe if you guys want the recipe again. This is a double batch, so, you know, it is what it is. All right, so now we are going to slowly add the flour into the creamed butter and egg mixture. Go slow. Now, I will tell you right now, this is a very thick cookie dough. Like, thick, thick. It's supposed to be. All right, now when I say it's thick, I mean, y'all, it's thick. We will be doing this with our hands. Now, I got to add in the chocolate chips. All right, here is our mix. Very thick, very thick. So I'm going to set this off to the side. I have my hot fudge sauce in the freezer because it needs to be cold when we put this together. Otherwise, it ends up being a ridiculous sticky mess. So come back and I'm going to show you how to assemble because that's where all the magic happens. Okay, I'm going to do my best to show you how I prep these. I can't find any of my equipment, so just bear with me, okay? All right, babies, here we go. Keep the fudge in the freezer until you're getting ready to do this. I've already done a batch, so I got the fudge out, but I put it back in the freezer because I'm telling you, it will be a sticky mess. So what you do is you get some of the dough out and you roll it in a ball and you make like these little cups, just like this, okay? They're not real big. And then I have, for each one of those cups, I rolled out another smaller ball really flat because we have to seal these up. So I'm going to show you basically how that goes. Is you get some fudge, nice little round scoopful, okay? Put that in your cookies, just like that in the middle, okay? We're going to do that a few more times. Actually, 11 to be exact. I ended up getting 20 cookies this time. These are big cookies. People will be lucky if they can eat one. I'm just saying. We'll come back in a second so that you're not watching me just shove fudge in all these. Hang on. Now, I'm not going to tell you how long it took me to figure out how to make these things and not make a bloody damn mess. So anyway, you're going to pick it up, right? And you're going to kind of do this number and then take your little top, right? And we're just going to try to seal that fudge in best we can, like this. And then you're going to turn it over, put it on the parchment, and you're going to kind of smash it down a little bit and just make sure that it's sealed shut. So we're going to do that again. My pieces are all in here. Okay. Grab it up. Get your flat part, that over the top, seal it up all nice, put it down on the parchment, and kind of firmly press down. You should end up with something like that. See? Sealed on the bottom, right? Just like that. All right. I'm going to do that a few more times, and we'll be back. All right, my babies, you are going to end up with a tray full of cookies that look like this, and they weigh about 50 pounds. We're going to go pop these over into a 325-degree oven for about 15 minutes. I suggested about 11 you start looking and making sure that they don't get too brown on the bottom or too brown on the top. Hang on. All right, and just like that, they come out of the oven like magic. They literally, I mean, they weigh, completely sealed. Look at how beautiful that is, right? And when you break it open in the middle, you're going to have all kinds of runny fudge on the inside. So, funny story that came about these fudge stuffed cookies. I have a friend of mine that we were on a radio show on, and we did a whole radio show because he was upset that apparently Dairy Queen used to carry fudge stuffed chocolate chip cookies. Never heard of them, never seen them, didn't know anything about it. And this poor boy was just distraught over, he's a cookie guy, I guess. And so I decided that I was going to just do a thing. I was going to see if I could find the recipe, right? So I found one. There were several out there, and I found one, and this is the one that I came across. I made them, didn't tell them I was going to make them, and then brought them to another one of the radio shows. They were also videotaped as well, so you could see, not just listen. And I presented my version of chocolate chip fudge stuffed cookies. Now, I had nothing to go on because I've never had the original version, so I don't know what they're supposed to taste like. They were either being kind or they were being truthful, but he said mine were better. So there's the story of the chocolate chip fudge stuffed cookies, and they have pretty much been a staple. And anytime he wants something special, he will ask me for this cookie. So there you go. I've given them as Christmas presents, all kinds of things. Again, couple will do them because I'm telling you, 2 people could share this cookie, and these will put crumbles to shame. I said what I said.